excited today. We're gonna go big and we're going purple. So I got a bunch of new pillows to try from Sherwin-Williams. I'll do videos on all of them. One of them we already know. One of them is this one, the Mystical Shade, which I used in my neutrals. Look at all these fun purples. I'm happy with each of them for different reasons. But today, the one that called out to me, so I know the lights are like crazy. The one that called out to me was this one, which is called Awesome Violet. So because we are going violet, I said to myself, why don't we just go full out purple, full out, only purple. Like normally, you know how contrasting color, like I love to throw in some greens, kind of nervous about it, like a full monotone purple, but I think I'm just gonna go for it. Now, I'll tell you the colors in a minute. I did throw in the mix here, Australian Sky Blue, which is one of my favorites from Matisse, but I don't think it goes with this vibe. It's a little too blue. So we're gonna nix that, but let me tell you what we're gonna do. I have a 36 by 24 wonky canvas, okay? I'll show you in a minute. Let's talk color. We're gonna start with TLP Sterling, which is a nice silver. We're going like cool, okay? Then I am topping it off with Matisse Permanent Light Violet. Now, I get very nervous about these light purples. They hardly ever stretch out nicely. They always look very dirty. I'm hoping, because I'm layering it over a purple pillow, it won't have that weird color. I'm hoping. One of my faves, TLP Agapanthus, right? A little Holbein Dioxazine Violet. I know I'm like going like this, but I'm actually pretty far from you. Okay. Then, of course, we need our interference. I'm going with Twinkle, which is like a bluey purpley, which you can't see. And then we'll top it off with another one that I'm nervous about looking ugly, which is Primacryl Schminky Blue Violet. Okay, White Cell Activator, which is Australian Floetrol, Titanium White, about 3 to 1. Okay, let's put these paints away. So, what am I doing? I think I'm just gonna like do a blue. I got paint on me. Yeah. So what I've done is I've taken a 2-foot square and I've put it upside down over my spinner to hold my 3-foot by 2-foot thing. Listen, it's gonna be wonky, we know it. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna have to like go like this, it's gonna be weird. We're just going with it. Now, you know, if you watch me, that these light pastel tints usually are a little thick for pouring. So what I like to do is I like to add a touch of US Floetrol to them. Should I get another one? I'm nervous. I got 2 of each. Maybe I'll get the other one too. Let's just see. Yeah, see, we're pretty thick. I'm just looking for goobies. Ooh, almost a goobs. Ugh, I hate my, did I miss it? Wait, I got it. It's gross. I think I'm totally missing goobers. Hold on. Goober caught. I'm gonna go get the other can. This color, really pretty. Yeah, it's quite thick. Especially when you're going big, like you really wanna make sure you can get everything spun out, you know what I mean? All right, let me grab the other Awesome Violet. Awesome Violet. It's a good name, I think. I'm not gonna use 2 full cans. I'll just put a little bit more to make me feel better, you know? Okay. So this is a 40-ounce cup, by the way, if you're trying to like measure what I'm doing. So why don't I put, not like I'm correct. Oh, I think I put about 40 ounces. No, 30 35 ounces. I put 35 ounces of paint. Now don't say, oh, to do a 36 by 24, you need 35 ounces of paint. I don't know. It could be too much. You know what I mean? Okay. US Floetrol. I'm just gonna put 5 ounces. I don't even have a mixing stick. Isn't that funny? All right. Okay, ready? Look at me pretending to measure. 5. Oh, that's even too much, to be honest. I'm not even putting 5 ounces. I put 2, 3. Let's say I put 2 ounces. You know what I mean? That's quite small. And I'm gonna get this swiper to mix because that's what we got currently. So I'm gonna go slow. I don't want too many bublés, but you know how it goes. So I suppose I'll talk to you while I do this. What can I tell you of interest? Nothing really. I'm kind of boring. But I am excited to go big. I feel like I want to focus more on bigger. It is just harder to like set up and blah, blah, blah. Then what if it's ugly? Then you have wasted paint. But then I have to tell myself it's only wasted paint. Now, the Floetrol is going to lighten it up a bit, which is fine by me. I'm just going slow because I don't want to, get too many bubbles. All right, so it's still thick enough. It just will hopefully fly off the canvas better when I spin. It's such a pretty color. I'm pretty pleased with myself. Okay, now what is my goal? Do I want a smoky bloom? Do I want to put a lot of paint? Maybe I'll put a lot of paint, pouring medium, and try not to have too much negative space and try to have a nice blowout. But that's the problem. Having a nice blowout and then it's stretching all wonky is the prob. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to change the camera and be right back. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right, so you may ask, what is your plan? Okay, I want to try one thing. I don't know if I'm gonna like it anymore. So what I used to use, don't worry. What I used to use when I was going bigger is I would take a funnel and I would put it at the end of my thing. And sometimes it would work, but sometimes it wouldn't. So let's try, because it depends like how thick the paint is, what's happening. But I just do this and you get like a bigger mouth. I should plug it in, no? All right, well, let's plug her in. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. We'll try one blow. Okay, enough talky here. Do I want to make sure that, okay. I'll just keep adjusting as I spin. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I love this color. I might need more at the edges. It probably is 2 cans, to be honest. So why don't I do that, right? Why was I like being stingy? So I'm gonna thin out the rest of the can. I open it. Yeah, just like give her at this point. We could always get more awesome violet. Just putting a little more US Flow, bloopity bloop. Gonna mix her up. Meanwhile, see something gross here? Or is that just a bubble? Hard to tell, isn't it? So, I'm gonna mixy mix. Meanwhile, let's think of our game plan. So, because this is a rectangle, you really wanna blow more up and down than side to side, especially if you're trying to get to the edges, you know what I mean? Okay. So, here we go. I'm definitely getting more of this color. Yeah, perfect. 2 quarts were good for me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, great. So, go like this. I'll just get the edges. Well, why don't I wait till actually before I spin so they don't dry out, right? Let's start a loading. So I'm going to load more, maybe more in a squarish situation. I don't even know what the middle is. Hold on. Bloop, right here. It's hard to tell when I'm like not on top of it. And I want to use quite a bit of paint, right? Because I don't know, why not? So that was TLP Sterling. So I'm going to drizzle a bit of the light violet. It's a little warmer than the pillow, but still, you know, cool. Why not? Then I'm putting the paints like somewhere safe. Then we have agapanthus, which we're gonna load, right? We love her. Although the problem is, I don't want too much piggies and not enough tubes to hold it up. So I have to think of that. You know what I might? Oops. I'll do it a little more. Because you know, I said I'm nervous to load on the purple because of how it stretches out, but it needs a little something, you know? This, I don't want it to take over, so we're just gonna do gentle. You know, it's quite bossy. Okay, then we have Twinkle. I think I am gonna add a layer of tube paint for good measure. I'll tell you in a minute. Twinkle, always delightful. I like these colors, so it's just up to me not to screw it up, you know what I mean? What I'm gonna add, I believe this is probably Titan Buff. Which looks like a kind of white, and it's opaque, but it just will do a little holding. I'm gonna drizzle it. Okay, then I'll add the purple on top. Just a little bit. We need a little more floors in our building, if you know what I mean. Okay. And then we have the blue violet on top. These colors, pretty happy. But if I screw this up, I can't use them again with this pillow. But I can use another pillow. You know what I mean? No one's stopping me. But we're positive, so therefore, I'm not screwing it up. You know? Okay. Can I just leave it like that? I love it. All right. Now, still moving paint all the way, yep. So I have my cell activator ready. I'm now gonna first go like this. So she flows nicely. Okay. Yeah. It's so fun to play with paint, to finger paint. Okay, ready? Now, the problem is I have drippy hands. All right, we have Australian Floetrol, titanium white. Okay, ready? Okay. I did blow up some pillow here, but that's okay because it's still purple, so we're not super upset about it, right? You know how I feel about pillow, but it's come over. Now I'm just gonna blow into this a little bit. I'm gonna pull it closer to me if I can. Okay. Oopsie. Now, of course, this is where we get our issue, where it tries to be, you know, annoying. All right. So, this gets, yep. Okay. Are we ready? Ooh, no, we're not. Okay. We're just gonna spin and see how it feels like going, you know? I want it a little more this way. So at least we know the colors are good. We're happy about that. I do see a bloopy right here, which we don't want. Bloopy right here. Now we just kind of keep spinning and shaping until all the paint comes off. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. Okay. Let's see. She's pretty. Still gonna spin. Give her a little bit down here. You have to make that noise when you spin. I do see a little bloopy. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna change my glovies right now because I don't want to drip, but I do see. Oh, is it a buble? Okay, hold on. New glovies. So what I'm seeing is I do see the sparkle of the twinkle, and I do see the silver. I don't see much agapanthus, but maybe it's this light, or maybe it just blew out because it was a little thick, and I was like, oh, I can get away with it. But okay, let's see. I'm gonna spin again. I really like those cells in the middle, so I don't want them to melt, you know? So I'm happy with the color. I'm definitely getting this pillow again, right? Pretty happy with the shape. Still gonna, let's see what we got left here. Oh, we're pretty good. Gonna do like one more for good measure, you know? So I'll try to do a close-up in my cool light, and then I'll do a close-up in the warm light. I'll try, because it's not as easy to maneuver this size. But just trust me, it has a nice sheen to it. You can kind of see this, yeah, the silver and the twinkle from where I'm standing. Okay, let's see. Which way do we like it? I believe that, yeah, I believe that it's like this in your view, okay? Let me know what you think of these colors, and I'm really gonna play with the other pillows too. Maybe I'll do a swipe with them or something, but I think this is nice. I'm nervous. Maybe I'll spin it one more time. The middle is moving like slightly. Okay guys, thank you for joining. Purple purple, I don't know what this video is gonna be called. I wish you could tell me. Purple, pleasant purples. Oh, what is the pillow called? Maybe that's what I'll call it. The pillow, oh, Awesome Violet. Maybe that's what I'll call it. Okay, Awesome Violet Blue. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like and share, subscribe, all of those fun things. Love you. Bye-bye.